What's up, guys, and welcome to Week 2 of the Washington Commanders rebuild. Now, as you can see in Week 1, we didn't necessarily get the outcome we were hoping for, although it is the one that we expected as we ended up dropping the game 38-14 to the Bucs. Now, I'm hoping that this week is going to be a little bit easier because we're going to be taking on the New York Giants, who are a 78 overall. However, as you can see right there, they are 1-0. They actually had a really good Week 1, so I'm really hoping that they're not playing better than their 78 suggests. And as you guys can see right here, too, they're the only team in the NFC East that ended up winning in Week 1. So let's hope that their momentum doesn't carry over into Week 2 as they end up coming to Washington to take us on in this first divisional matchup of the season for us. Now again, they are a 78 overall, so we'll take a look at how they ended up doing in Week 1. But first, we do have to deal with a press conference. So question is, who are we going to be talking about here? Because if we're going to talk about Jayden Daniels, he actually had a pretty decent week in Week 1. But we're going to be talking about the defense. This might not be a positive conversation. But how do we feel about the results in the season opener? And bro, we dropped it by like 3 possessions. So obviously we didn't do well. We are not happy. And needless to say, I think it was the defense. Like I just said, that was the biggest part of why we ended up losing that game. And we gave up 38 points to them. Jayden Daniels didn't really have any mistakes. Our rushing attack was actually pretty good, but hell, man, we just couldn't stop anything. And for some reason, honestly, we didn't get any pass rush. So we really need them to really kind of step up here because I feel like them being able to put pressure on the quarterback is going to allow everyone else to kind of step up a little bit too because, you know, that just means that they're going to have to pass a lot quicker. So I don't necessarily know who we need to specifically pick there because all 4 of them really need to kind of step it up in this game. And honestly, I think that this is going to be the game to do so. And again, it is our first divisional matchup. It is against a team that on paper isn't exactly that great. And again, it's a team that we do have some history with. I mean, maybe not necessarily in this specific rebuild because we're only 1 week into it, but you know what I mean, in general. But looking at how they did in that first week, doesn't look like Daniel Jones necessarily had a phenomenal week. I mean, 154, 2 touchdowns, which is great, and then 1 interception as well. Only got sacked 2 times, so hopefully we can at least double that amount in this week. But yeah, the rushing attack didn't necessarily do awesome either. Maybe it was their defense. And Singletary only had 54 on 17 attempts, only a 3.2 per carry. He did have a touchdown as well. Daniel Jones did scramble out 9 for 35. Tracy Jr. had a couple for 12. So, you know, not phenomenal, but definitely not bad at all. Darius Slayton definitely led the way with 5 for 66. Neighbors ended up having the touchdown. He's definitely going to be the one that we're probably going to have to keep an eye on the most in this game. But 3 for 47. Then Allen Robinson, 3 for 28. A couple other catches by a couple other guys, but realistically, these are the 3 that we're going to have to worry about in this upcoming game. Now, in terms of their defense, though, this is where I think that they really ended up kind of pulling away here. I mean, they had 3 TFLs, which is great. 3 sacks total, with Brian Burns getting 2 of them. Thibodeau with 1 himself. And they also had an interception as well. So definitely looks like they played better on defense than they did on offense. But again, nothing that was really eye-popping. I mean, yeah, Brian Burns with the 2 sacks, which is great. But again, I would have expected more. But it wasn't necessarily a high-scoring game as they ended up beating the Vikings 28-21. So I guess that actually makes sense. So if that is the case, honestly, I think we're going to have to defend the medium pass. It seems like they actually go there somewhat often. And they do a pretty good job with it. So I feel like we're going to have to really keep an eye out right there. And in terms of what our offense is going to do, I think we're going to throw it short. I don't think that that's a really bad idea. I mean, we are going to definitely focus a little bit on the running game as well. But I feel if we get those short, quick passes with Daniels, we're going to be better off. So again, even though we are 3 overalls higher than the Giants, I still don't think this is going to be an easy matchup by any means. I mean, their defense is actually pretty good. I mean, again, Dexter Lawrence up the middle. Brian Burns, who already has 2 sacks this season. It's going to be a little tough, but hopefully our on-paper matchup is going to reflect what happens in real life. Plus, we're at home. Maybe it'll actually be a big benefit for us. Well, let's see if we can do something to start this game off. I mean, again, we are at home, so maybe something can happen. Burns just batted that ball down, didn't he? Holy cow. Yeah, now I can see why he's got 2 sacks on the season. Dude, honestly, I did not even see him, like, breaking through the line like that. That was crazy. There we go. There we go, Ertz. Sometimes you gotta trust the veterans, you know? So let's give Eckler the ball. He has yet to see the ball all day, and he's got a massive hole to run through. You love seeing that, and he almost gets up to midfield, up to the 47. Maybe a little play action can fool him right here. Oh, we're gonna have him wide open. Ertz yet again. And that's gonna be a big play down to the 32. We're just moving it on him. I'm loving the way this game is starting. This is great. Let's keep running it. Let's go with Eckler. Get to the outside. He got a pretty good seal right there. We didn't turn up as soon as we needed to, though. Let's work downfield. Come on now. Nope, that was a bad call. At least Dotson catches it. It's just going to be a no gain, though. We don't need much here. All we need is just, what is that, 4 yards? That's not much. We got McLaurin. He's sure-handed. We get it down to the 17. Dude, we're just chewing clock now. I love this. This first drive has been about 4 minutes so far. We're just going to keep going with the run because, man, he's got the seal out there. Eckler gets the first down to the 5-yard line. Let's go 5 wide here. Let's even get him in the... No, not even close. That was a really terrible throw, but at least it falls safely to the turf. 2nd and goal. Just nothing stupid right here. That's the main thing. Nothing stupid. That was a terrible angle. So, yeah, Yeah, great read on that. I gotta say, I can't say much on that. Can't say much. Good play. You guys didn't see that, though. First possession of the game. Let's get up the middle. Good return. But let's just keep it on the ground to start. We don't want to throw any more picks. Although we might have to be forced to, because that's only a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9 with Crowder out, which honestly is extremely rough. And we're just going to take off. Let's go, Jaden. Let's go. You should start sliding. Yes, that relies on us doing that, but first down, just past midfield. Let's get it out there on the bubble. Nice spin by Dotson, but gets tripped up by the ghost on the field. And that's only a gain of 6. It's like Angels in the outfield, but for football for the Giants. I don't really have anything good to say about that. There we go. Good run up the middle for Eckler as we get up to the 30-yard line. He's been really reliable so far in these first 2 weeks. So let's send him in motion here. Let's see if we can hit Ertz on the out. No, that was stupid. Okay, good. He still ended up catching it. It's a good couple of yards, but that was a little risky. 2nd and 6. Let's just find a first down right here, and that's going to be to Ertz. All the way down to the 17-yard line. So unfortunately, Stromberg goes out with an injury now. That's now 2 on this drive specifically. And McLaurin gets wide open. Let's go. We should have probably pushed it to the outside. Still gets it down to the 3-yard line. And that is how we're going to end the first quarter with a 7-0 deficit. Now, the Giants haven't even been on offense yet. They have not taken a snap on offense. That was just that pick 6 and us trying to work the ball downfield here. So, minus the pick, it's been going pretty well. I mean, we're not really getting the pressure that we said we wanted to get before the game, but we haven't had the opportunity. So, you know, what can you say about that? No, don't fumble. Thank you. We get the ball back, but still, down to the 2-yard line, and that is the second time that he has fumbled this season, and we're only in week 2. Give it right to him one more time, right up the middle. Nope. Down to the 2-yard line. All right, we need to figure this out. And if we're going to do it, may as well do it with the RPO. Send him in motion. Come on. Here we go. Get him out there. You couldn't get in? Are you joking? And another injury on the offensive line. What the hell is going on? At least he'll end up returning soon. They're leaving the middle wide open right here. And so we're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Why not? At the very least, they end up getting the ball in the 1. But let's go. They're leaving that wide open. And Eckler just walks right in. Thank God. And finally, we end up getting the score back to even. This is now going to be 7-7. And the Giants are going to get the ball back for the first time this game. Time for our defense to go to work now. Let's go. Again, we talked before the game about the fact that we have not gotten any pressure whatsoever. And we're going to have to change that this game, as he only ends up picking up 4 on that one, Singletary. I don't know why we're pressing their receivers. I don't know why. Out of the way, 2nd and 6. Let's see if we can get in here and stop the run. Oh yeah, they're going for it again, but we are just clamping them up. So let's go 3rd and 6, obvious passing situation. That's not great. And they end up picking up the 1st down. I thought they were going to get them to a 3 and out. We can overcome all these injuries, though. I think we can overcome all these injuries. Let's get in there. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you got to go up to actually catch that, man. You had 2 guys down there. One of you's got to go for the interception. We do need to be careful, though, because we almost did actually hit the quarterback after he got the ball out. So, there we go. Way to stop him. That is a no gain right there. And that's definitely something that our defense needed, too. Again, I don't know if we've even... I think we got 2 TFLs in the last game, so it's not like, you know, that's something that's completely unheard of. Are you kidding me? That is a weak-ass tackle. I thought for sure we were get them off the field on that one. I thought for sure. But no. No. Apparently Daniel Jones is just an amazing quarterback. We need to really clamp them up here, honestly. There we go. Wait. Oh, he did hand the ball off. I couldn't tell if he handed the ball off or not, but either way, Jonathan Allen was there to be able to take whoever the hell it was down. So 3rd and 10, surely we're getting them off the field on this one. There we go. There's the pressure. That's the first sack of the season. That's Luva going in there. Thank God. It's about fucking time. Holy shit. Again, first one all season. And man, that couldn't have come at a better time. Granted, they are going to pin us back at the 4. We got to get out of the danger zone right here. Let's just go right up the middle. And man, that did not prove to be a good idea. Let's give this another shot. Let's go. Eckler to the outside. Seal that off. Damn it. Yeah, that's only another yard. Now we're going to have to throw for it. 3rd and 8. We just need to pick up a 1st down here. We just need to... There we go. McLaurin, of course. Of course. And let's go. Let's take that down to the 2-minute warning. We got some time now. We got some time. We got our timeouts as well. We got so much time that we have our timeouts too. They got 1 safety deep. And I don't think I can trust Ertz on this. Are you kidding me? But what we can do is we can send McLaurin on a streak as well. So then he has to decide which one he wants to end up taking. Which one are you going to take? Never mind. You blitzed and you end up hitting us before we could throw it. So all that talk was for nothing. Let's go for a screen though. Figure that could be really good here. Get it out to him. Get out ahead of him. And he does get out of bounds too. So 3rd and 3. Pick up the 1st right here. 3rd and 3. We just need something really short here. Something really short. And that is... No, Ertz, I can't believe you dropped that. I usually feel like you can trust him on those, but apparently not that time, and that is going to be a horrible punt. Granted, that will at least get them down to the 29. It looks like it was like the 27. And this is as boring as this matchup would sound on paper. 7-7 right now as we're getting close to the half. We just need to keep them out of the end zone and also out of field goal range too. Now they're going to rush. They do only have 2 timeouts. May as well try to hold on to him as long as you can, right? Jeez, it's like an 8-second run off. That's it? He cannot run that fast to go reset the offense. Come on. All right, come on. Dude, you are just giving him way too much time. Great tackle. Yeah, and why rush when you essentially have a field goal guaranteed right here? Oh, they called another timeout. I did not even see that. Get in there. Motherfucker. And there goes their final timeout due to an injury. I mean, never want to see an injury, but hey, that helps us out quite a bit. Despite the fact that the clock does end up stopping, but now they're not going to be able to stop it again. They're going to have to rush to the line. They're going to have to find a way to get in the end zone here before the end of the half. And that is not going to be it. 3rd and inches. So let's send some pressure here. Let's see if we can get Jones under pressure. And yeah, he's just going to have to throw that away. 4th and inches, and they're going to kick the field goal. Yeah, that's how we're going to send it to half. Worst part is, they get the ball back, so they get to double dip a little bit. But we go into the half 10-7. Still a winnable game. Definitely still a winnable game. We got 16 minutes left. Who's to say we can't come back? So honestly, I think we need to start throwing it medium. I know we're throwing it short a little bit, but I feel like he has better accuracy medium. I don't know why. It just feels that way. And in terms of our defensive game plan, dude, the throwing it short has been absolutely killing us. on those, like, 2 drives that they were actually out there. So let's start to defend that. All right, for a minute, I forgot how many drives they actually had. It was not that many. Again, that pick 6 really killed us. I did not mean to fall over like that either. So let's get through here. Come on, guys. We are not going to let them get first downs on us. Like, we had started off really well, almost getting them to that 3 and out, but that big 3rd down conversion just kind of screwed us. Someone take them down. Let's go. Nice stop right there. It's like a fucking brick wall. That's a pretty big loss for them, as they end up losing Singletary now. They already lost Barkley in the offseason. The last thing they needed was to lose him too. Great tackle. 4th and 5. We get them off the field. We get the ball back and a chance to go up. If Ertz can seal the edge out here, we can get a pretty good gain. Let's go Eckler. We're going to start our drive with him. Let's get out there. Ooh, good spin move. Not good enough, but still, good 5 yards there. All right, McLaurin, we're faking, giving it to you. We're giving it right back to Eckler. He's going to run right up the middle for a good gain and a first down. Look at that. Son of a bitch. 3rd and 2. Don't need something big. Just need a little gain right here. McLaurin, good catch. That's a first down. Most sure-handed receiver on this team for sure. Let's go get that block. There we go. We got the jet touch pass in this game too? Oh, I love that. Dotson. I don't know what Dotson's speed actually is, but we're about to find out right now. There we go. Oh, no. If we would have just gotten just a little bit more around him. Dude, that was a first down and a ton more for sure. Instead, now we got to run it on 3rd and 2 right up the middle. Actually, no. I'm going to change my mind on this one. Let's go spacing. And let's just pick up the first down right here. Let's just run out with Daniels. And let's just pick up just a ton of yards. Yeah, we shouldn't really trust him just running like that. We should really start to slide. I say that all the time, and I just never do it. But eventually one of these times it's going to end up in an injury for Daniels. So maybe we just need to start doing it sooner rather than later. Dotson, one more time. Go. There we go. We should have cut it up a little. Still, good 8-yard gain on that one. Dotson's going to be pissed because of how much he's being used here, but go RPO. Over to Dotson again. Great block by McLaurin. Good spin move. And we're down to the 21-yard line. Be safe with the ball and just run it here. Get out there. Oh, man. Come on. Eckler's got that X factor. I don't know why it hasn't activated yet. 2nd and 8. I threw that just a little late. I totally forgot what we were doing for a sec. 3rd and 15. We need a really big gain on this one. Oh, that's going to be a 4th and inches? Oh, we should really take the 3. But instead, we're running right up the middle with the fullback. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, Sanat. There we go. Good first down. Let's go one more play before the end of the 3rd. Let's work. Oh, man. Oh, hey, let's go. Eckler just bouncing off everyone like it's fucking pinball. That's how we end the 3rd. Still down 10-7, but we're pretty much about to score. Just need to make sure that we finish. And if there's anything that Washington is known for, it's not finishing. So, let's go. QB draw right up the middle. Oh, that was bad. Oh, my Lord. He's not looking good. I don't feel very confident in this right here. Oh, wow, that was a really horrible throw, and now we're inevitably just going to take our 3. Not what we want to see, but at least we end up tying the game up. Just need to have our defense go out there and do the same thing they did at the beginning of the half. Come on, can we get pressure? Good tackle, but damn, big gain. We can get pressure on Jones. He'll make mistakes. Or we're just going to leave a hole wide open. He ends up picking up 10. Worst part is that's not even their starting running back. So it's sad that they're picking up some good stuff. There we go. Good stop right there, though. He only ends up picking up 1. I thought Singletary had gone to the locker room, but apparently he's back in the game. Maybe it's that same thing from, like, Varsity Blues that happened. Either way, though. Oh, man, come on. Wow, what a stutter step. Good play by him. That's their first. Get the fuck in there and let's stop him. God, we are terrible man on man. What we need now is some kind of defense, some kind of turnover. That's what we need. Oh, not even a TFL. I was going to say a TFL would work pretty well too, but that wasn't even that. Terrible. We're at home, and I feel like we're playing an away game right now. We're just not getting what we need until right there. Let's go. No, you shouldn't spin. No, you will probably let go of the ball. But that's what we needed right there. Jamin Davis gets in there. Thank God. We end up getting our first pick of the season. And man, we needed that kind of turnaround right there. We needed that so badly. And now we got some new life. And I think the stadium has a little more life too. So let's go. Let's run to the outside. And never mind. That's going to be a no gain. Come on, we need to pick up some good yards here. I don't care what it is. It's just got to be positive yards. There we go. Had to wait for that to develop a little. Dotson gets up for the first down. Again, we don't need to hurry here. We really don't need to hurry here. It's not a matter of getting down there and getting a score as quick as possible. It's a tie game. We just want to make sure that we end with the ball. That's going to be the main thing. We find a massive hole right up the middle. And we get up to midfield with Eckler, up to the 49 actually. So if it's working with Eckler, you got to keep going right back to him. Oh, he's got the speed to get around him. Let's go. Stay in bounds, buddy. Well, he did not, but he's knocking on the door of 100 in this game. Got the RPO on this one. Let's just run it here. Get up the middle. Ends up picking up 5, and that puts him over 100. They do have all 3 timeouts. So do we. But honestly, we're going to get this first down right here. And we're going to be able to start to milk it a little bit, too. Surprised they're not using their timeouts. Really. So let's go right up the middle. There we go. Not too bad. Now they start calling timeouts. Okay, got it. Understood. I will say the one thing that does worry me a little bit is the fact that Eckler has fumbled once today. We did get the ball back, but still. It's not what you need when you are down by a score. Or, I'm sorry, when you're tied up with just like a minute left, and that's going to be another timeout, 3rd and 2. Sorry, I'm so used to playing without the lead that, I'm just so used to being down. Either way, let's go. Let's run a little to the outside here. Damn it, we're not going to get the first down. They're going to get the timeout, and we're just going to have to take the 3. Just hope that the defense can hold them. That is so upsetting when we were having just a really good drive right there, and the fact that that only ends in 3 really worries me. Again, the positive thing is they don't have any timeouts, and they're going to have to rush. We just need to make sure that we don't give up any huge plays. Just need to hold them out there for 1 minute. There we go. Good play right there. They cannot stop the clock. They're going to have to rush to the line, and that would make this a whole hell of a lot easier, too, if they just kept it right over the middle like that. Just need to keep them out of field goal range and away from the sidelines. And that's fine. 30 seconds? Can they do it? Oh, no. Come on, guys. A little bit of pressure. Okay, at least that's incomplete. Again, we just have to keep them, to the middle of the field. No sideline throws and nothing deep. We need to have them take their checkdowns. But not like that. An important play right here, too. It's 3rd and 1. 21 seconds. Come on, get in there. Someone, dear God. What are we doing? Thank you very much for swatting that one down, but man, that is just way too much time. So come on, 14 seconds away from the sidelines, damn it. Let's go. Jonathan, come on. No, get him down. Don't you dare. They have to rush up to the line, and that's going to be the game. Holy sh**. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's how we end up picking up our first victory of the season. And man, that was an ugly game. That was not a beautiful game by any means whatsoever, but it ended up being at least our first win. The team that I would have expected it from, but not the way that I would have expected it to happen. Still, not a horrible game per se. I mean, Daniels threw that one pick early, which could have been a really good score for us. Again, the biggest problem that I really saw in this game was just the fact that we weren't able to finish. We had the ball down in the red zone numerous times, and we only had 1 touchdown. That's it. We need to really improve on that. And again, we had made the quarters 8 minutes long now, and Jaden still only had 156 yards. Not great. 1 interception as well. Jones 184 in interception as well. Eckler was definitely the one who was the bulk of our offense today. He did have that 1 fumble, though, but still, a touchdown, 115, averaging 5 per carry. We'll take that. Jaden got out there for a good 3 carries for 33 yards too. You can see he's got a little bit of an injury that he'll definitely get through. I think he'll be fine next week. So not even had 1 for 5. That was really great. But receiving wise, Dotson had 6 receptions, but Neighbors led everyone with 65. No one scored a passing touchdown or receiving touchdown today, whichever side you're looking at it for. But Ertz still led us with 45 yards. Again, Dotson 6 for 40. McLaurin 4 for 38. Again, I feel like we need to get him worked in just a little bit more. I feel like if we do, then we could actually be a much better pass offense. But again, once we establish Eckler the way that we kind of did today, granted some of his yards ended up coming later in the game, then we can go to the passing game a little bit more, and then McLaurin's going to be a little more open. Either way, though, not a bad game. Not a good one, but not a bad one. And defensively, again, we got a little more pressure this time. We had 4 TFLs. We only had 1 sack, which honestly was a really important sack at the time. So, hey, we definitely take that. And, of course, the 1 interception from Davis as well. So, hey, we had a much better game defensively this game than we did the last. That obviously is because of the fact that we were playing the Giants offense and not the Buccaneers offense. But still, regardless, it's nice to see that we can actually take care of weaker offenses in the league, especially if they're ones that are in our division too. Now, we do have 1 new injury, unfortunately, and that is going to be Stromberg, who's going to be out for 4 weeks with the abdominal tear. Not great, especially considering the fact that, hell, we need a better offensive line, but still, that's something that I think is going to be pretty manageable. So, let's advance to the next week. Let's take a look at what our matchup is going to be against the Bengals. And let's hope that we would be able to come out on top next time. Now, they are an 82 overall, but of course that offense is what's carrying that. But still, an 81 defense isn't too bad at all. They are 1-1, as are we, and we're going to be playing primetime. First time this rebuild. But Monday night game in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but hey, you know what? If our defense can go out there and play the way that they did today, and our offense starts to put it together a little bit more, I think that we could actually have a not successful first season of the rebuild, but definitely one where we're going to see a lot of bright points on this team and things that we're going to want to build around in the coming seasons as well. So really excited for this. I'm glad to see that, again, Daniels is actually a pretty good quarterback. That interception was a little unfortunate, but again, he's been pretty good and pretty poised back there. We just need to find a way to throw with him a little bit better.